Yo! Boo Man, is that how you say that? Ah, Allison's back. You never miss a beat, do you? You're damn right I got it. I'm good. How are you doing? See if we can get more people in the room here. Give a little head bash. My first piece of paper. Good, I wanted to wish you an incredible Thanksgiving. I hope you ate lots of turkey. Come on, get down here. Oh, you're kidding me! Glad you ate a lot of turkey. Oh, this is the worst. I can't remember the last time I got a second cycle. Really. Good thing I'm not a speedrunner. That would have been an instant reset if I was. I am, yes. If you didn't catch the last stream I did, I was talking about it, and that is in the works also. Because I've done so many iconic YTP reenactments that it's getting harder to really narrow down the list and find more to work with. Yeah, I always like stuffing myself, but I couldn't eat it because I have a nut allergy. Yeah, they lace nuts with everything on Thanksgiving. And I'm allergic to nuts, so I have a lot of foods I have to avoid. Would you like to munch on some of my nuts? No? Fuck you. So hopefully I'll get better luck with Arma here. My God, I thought that was going to go right over him. Come on, get down here. Whoops. I did not mean to suspend myself in the air. That was an accident. Come on, cut it out. What the? Huh. That is not what I pressed, but okay. I did not see that when Billy Mays takes a dump on the last 2 weeks of his life. I'll have to look that up. I still miss him. Rest in peace, Billy. It's been 10 years since we lost him. Still can't believe that. Almost lost it there. Some Mountain Dew for good measure. So in case if you haven't played or even heard of this game before, just go ahead and ask any questions you have in the comments. I'll be here. In the meantime, I'm just gonna sit here and make stupid fucking faces at the camera as a means to entertain you guys. Because other than describing how the game works, I don't know any other. There really isn't anything else I can talk about. Got the right elevation that time. It's nice when you get a good pattern on the eyeball sockets. I have no idea where it is. Ah! There we go. Yeah, apparently you can put nuts in them if you want. There we go. Yeah, they were lacing everything with nuts, which I have an allergy to, so I'm like, can't fucking eat anything. That was stupid of me. Oh well, not a big deal. Yeah, see, I can actually eat peanuts and peanut butter. No problem. I can chug peanuts. Almonds are fine too. Anything else? Any other kind of nut? Can't have it. Same here. It was worse, huh? How bad was it? What happened? All right. You're not pulling that shit with me, buddy. He will try that. He'll swoop down on me. Getting a good pattern here. Ugh. There we go. Yeah, that's not a pleasant feeling. But on a more pleasant note, that was pretty much that was a really good fight. damn platform comes down, that column comes down way too low so I can't get around it. Really irritating. For fuck's sake. No, I have heard of the games, though. What platform are they on? If you want to talk about it, Brian. Because as of late, I'm checking off Super Nintendo games off my list. And this is just one platform. There's a lot of Super Nintendo games I want to stream here. Come on, get down there. There we go. Really fussing with that one. This is what? Only the third Super Nintendo game that I've streamed? I mean, this will give me plenty of material to work with for a long time yet. You know something? I've never had anything in the Xbox family. The only, I mean, I had one passed to me by accident. I think it was like a Mountain Dew version of Xbox. And my mother bought me an X-Bone for Christmas, but I sold it off. What? How did that connect? You can never trust a hitbox in this game, or any game for that matter. Very red. Gives me that ominous look on my face. That'll work. Let's dash right in there. If anybody wants to know what's going to happen here, I'm going to intentionally kill myself. Because when I do that, all the burning trees and leaves above me are going to despawn. You're getting Mega Man X vibes because it's pretty much Mega Man in a Gothic gargoyle setting. And it's Capcom, so that's not a coincidence. Oh, you tricked me, you son of a bitch. There we go. I love me some Mega Man X, though. X1, X2, X3, X4. You're also allergic to kiwis. I might have heard that allergy once before. Get off! Get off that! Fucking asshole. Ugh, that was 40 bucks down the shitter. Yeah, sorry I haven't seen your comment yet. Give me a moment to read it when the situation isn't as hectic. Okay. Ah, okay, got it. There we go. Not a single hit. That's the one part of the game that always scares me. No, get away from me! You're bottlenecking the Super Nintendo! I can't remember where I am. There we go. You know what? I'd really like nuts too. I could probably munch on people's nuts all day. I love munching on nuts. Other people's nuts included. But I can't munch on their nuts because most of the time I'm allergic to their nuts. Come on, shit. Get it together here. Well, this sucks for a stream because you don't even get to see the fight. This is the one thing I love about this fight is now I have aerial gargoyle, and so Arma can't pull this. I'm up in the air and you're not crap. There we go. Yeah, they can grow over time, or you can beat them. It can go either way. Another piece of paper that I'm never going to use. first played this as a kid all those years ago, I remember how much I really liked these mountain backdrops. They were so simple yet so effective. And looking at them now, even on the display I'm using, they still look pretty terrific. Just like an old geezer says, they really don't make them like this anymore. Yeah, we'll keep that. Not waiting for that cycle. Way too long for that crap. But what if Bill Nye got high in the mountains? Why is it down here in Demon's Crest there are more sluts and hoes next to your body? More air. More air. You travel up, asshole. So the air gets thinner and thinner and thinner. Now when you annoy, are you sure? This is how much time can go by before this fucker finally opens his eye. Because until he opens his eye, I can't hit him. Down here in the city, there's more sluts and hoes next to your body. More air. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I don't envy anybody that speedruns this because with how these boss battles can go, it can either go really fast or really slow. They can either make or break the run for you. Now it's time to do a bunch of backtracking. Four vases smashed in a row with the crown accessory equipped and not a single drop of money. That's what you call bad numbers. There's the next bottle. Oh yeah? I don't really compose songs. I'm not really a composer. I can never come up with a melody of my own. But just for fun, I've rewritten the lyrics to songs in Weird Al style. Like I'll change the subject of whatever the original song is about and just rewrite it to that subject. That I can do. I can write lyrics. Just not a melody. The next piece of paper. See if I can drop some good money here. The dinner did get done right the first time, and I ate a lot of turkey, right? Yep, it took a long time to cook a turkey, and that's exactly what they did. Get away from me! I hate these fucking bats. Yeah, anytime I think I've come up with a melody, no, somebody already wrote it. I'm like, oh, that's just another song that somebody else already did. Because you got to come up with your own melody. You got to come up with your own songs. Let go of me. What the hell are you doing? You know what I did there? I tried to dash. You can't dash as Legendary Gargoyle. Only Ground Gargoyle can dash. That's what I tried to do, and I ended up doing a headbutt. This is where it gets really cool, these backdrops. All the plant detail going on around here, those ruins in the background. And that dragon with the orb in its mouth. I have no idea what, if anything, that means, but it's just so fucking cool. Like, it's like a cross between a dragon and a mermaid fish. Like, I wish there was more of a backstory to that. And what is that, a lion's foot? I didn't even notice that. Man, I love that detail. I hope there's some Demon's Crest fan fiction out there. I would love to know if somebody wrote a really good backstory to what those backdrops are and what they're about, if anything. Why do they have human faces? Maybe it's scary that way. Oh, Donkey Kong Country's a beautiful game. It's kind of hard to go wrong with those games. Put me down. There we go. Dream Seaman with Leonard Nimoy. Yeah, the third Donkey Kong Country game tends to get flack compared to the other two. I think it's still good. Probably where people don't like it as much is that it is significantly harder than the first two. I got a buddy who's a big DKC buff, and he can tell you more about Donkey Kong Country than I could. At least the classic trilogy, as far as the 3 Super Nintendo games go. But from a general consensus, people tend to like the second game the most. Now, I normally wouldn't waste my time with these pots, but I want to earn up some money. And that should do it. Ow! That was a bad pattern. There we go. I think I like DKC 1 the most, but 2 is still very good. I think without either game, we would be poorer. 3 is the one that tends to get something of a mixed bag with the community. Oh, no way, dude. Look at my money. What are the odds of that? Oh, man. Caught it on camera. Demon's Crest, and I have 666 GP. But after I buy potions, not anymore! Stupid fucking pot. Isn't that a line in Conker's Bad Fur Day? Yeah, I'm a fucking pot. never even heard of him, actually. Is he another pooper? Is he an up-and-coming guy? You know what? Not putting up with that shit. Asshole. What? You're kidding me. Why did that grab the wall? Oh, that's fucking irritating. Fucking pricks. This pattern's bullshit. I'm gonna have to check him out then. I really ought to memorize that drop to know where enemies are so I don't hit them. You piece of sh... Are you kidding me? Missed the input. That's all right. Oh, you're being a fucking shithead. Yeah, he was being a real dick in that fight. can't believe that missed. Come on, get down here. Oh, you fucking asshole. Man, he made a lot of dick moves in this fight. Of course I have, Brian. I own it. That would be a good one to stream also. Come on. Whoops. Oh, that's why he was being a dick, because he's almost dead. There we go. Yeah, they're not using mode 7 with this boss, so I don't know why they didn't think to maybe, you know, decorate the background a little bit more. Maybe, if I were to theorize on it, since I can take a break for a moment, I would guess perhaps because the true final boss's sprite is so large, it may have taken up more of the CPU memory for the Super Nintendo, so they may have just not bothered to decorate the background in order to cut back on CPU usage, because if the game bottlenecks, it starts slowing down and lagging, and you can even see some of that in the attacks that some of the attacks that the final boss was using. That would be my guess. as far as why they didn't decorate the background more, because they absolutely could have done that, and it's not like the Super NES couldn't have handled that, but my guess is because his sprite was so large, they decided to just give us a black backdrop so as to minimize CPU usage, so the game wouldn't lag or bottleneck or you know, have nasty frame drops. Because that's not a Mode 7 boss. In fact, the only Mode 7 we actually see in this game is when we're on the world map. I mean, the Super Nintendo only has, what? Only clocks in at like 3.5 megahertz for a CPU? Whereas the Genesis clocked in at 7.6 megahertz, or 7.1 if you live in Europe, I believe, if I have my math correct. I mean, that is what you'll see every now and again on Super Nintendo games. They tend to bottleneck because of, presumably because of the CPU clock speed. While we're on break, be right back. Okie doke. So what else? That's a Super Nintendo game, Pac-Man 2, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it is, but I have not played it. No. And as you see in the description, everything I'm doing is original. This is an original US cart. It's a genuine Super Nintendo. It's all real, no emulators. Yeah, technicality-wise, if you go by tech specs, the Super Nintendo pretty much has everything above the Genesis, or Mega Drive, depending on where you live, but the Mega Drive Genesis had, the one thing they had was CPU clock speed, which was where the blast processing ads came from, because they found that one thing that was better on the Genesis than the Super Nintendo. Yeah, the old ads when the Genesis was first over in the States in '89, when they were running the you can't do that on Nintendo, and then the Super Nintendo comes out and they could say, well, yeah, now you can. You know, I'm actually glad you asked about why we just have a black backdrop, because I never thought about it. But since you posed the question, I just had to brainstorm, and I thought, you know what, that might have been why. I'm definitely going to stream Genesis games, absolutely. Right now I'm working on the Super Nintendo library. Because there's a lot of stuff I want to play, and this is just one console. And I don't want to play the same things over and over. I want to play a lot of different stuff. Because there was Castlevania 4, there was Prince of Persia, now there's Demon's Crest, and What is his name? Gruon? Yeah, that's right. My opinion, he's the most gruesome. Samulo. I think he's the most gruesome looking, scariest boss in this whole game. But he's the first one you fight, and he's the easiest. That good old hippogriff. Of course I've played Metal Slug. I love running guns. I'm no good at Metal Slug, but I have played it and I do love it. I haven't played them all, though. I played the original. I played Metal Slug 3 at an arcade, and I know there's a Wii compilation of a bunch of Metal Slug games that are on the Wii. I think there's a PS2 release of that also. But yeah, I love running guns. My other favorites include Contra, Super Contra, Contra 3, The Alien Wars. Hardcore on Genesis I also like, but man, that game kicks my ass. I can't finish it. Gunstar Heroes. You'll be seeing that streamed once I get to the Genesis library. I don't know how much talking I'll be able to do during Gunstar, though. That's that's a fast-moving game. And we're still not done here. But I'm still not done. We'll also include an extra ending. Just put in the password. Now you can play with Radical Fate 360's giant log. Yeah, and I'm waiting a little bit here because I think that's the ultimate crest, is what we're looking at, which is what you earn if you get the good ending, which means get every item, get everything, don't miss a beat. And any second now, this screen is going to fade. Yeah, there it goes. And we're going to get the ultimate password. QFFKNRRDDLRXGTQ. And the neat thing is, once I reset right now, and I kick myself back to the title screen, I skip all this, you would think to enter the password, but because I reset and go to continue, instead the password's already put in. So I can just go to end, and there it is. Because we still have one more ending to collect. There's ultimate. And I'm going to do a little bit of, well, not a little bit. I'm going to do a lot of money farming because I want to buy 5 ginsengs. Because for the Dark Demon fight, the true last fight, I just may use every single one of them. So this is a cooldown period. If you guys want to keep talking, chat away as I bash my head into glass windows. It's Windows! Now we can take this gargoyle and paste it right into this Ferrari. No, no. I think that's every window. Yep, it's pretty much every form in one. And that was only enough to buy one ginseng. Well, here goes more grinding. Yep, it's pretty much an ultimate form. It does tidal, gargle. It does tidal, legendary, ground, aerial. So you can fly as high as you want. You can swim underwater. It has the most powerful projectile, and it has a charge attack here. If you look closely, you'll see a face during the charge attack. I'll show you one more time. You'll see that there, yeah. I never use that though. It is more powerful, but it takes a long time to charge up. It takes like, I think, a full 2 seconds. I think that's the fastest you can pull it off. You can bash through statues and, you know, bash windows if you want. About time I got something that good. Without leaving any scratches or marks, you can make a total mess. I cut a giant hole in another boat! Where'd the boat go? Wow! Give me that one. There we go. Let's see if this is enough. 3, 4. There we go. Now I can get the hell out of here. You know something? I don't even remember how the Ebolaween goes. I'll have to watch it again. I'm sure it's in the back of my memory somewhere and I need to just bring it out. Oh, what the oh, son of a bitch. Oh, I went to the wrong stage. Fuck. Alright, you know what? Okay. Oh, okay, that's easy. This guy can kill me. This is easy. There we go. Ah, they look so similar. Yeah, see, there's that stage, and then there's this one, which looks really similar. Now we got it right. Okie doke. Minor mishap. Nothing I can't fix. Okay, so you're all welcome to make all the jokes you want. Keep talking if you guys like. I'm just gonna shut the fuck up and concentrate. Have I watched Angry Grandpa? No, I have not. Hello, Australia! And it's over. And that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is Demon's Crest. 100% good and true ending. Nothing left to do. I know you just got here. Well, it's always going to be here whenever you want to watch it again. And hello to you too, just coming in. Gray Contrast 1. Attack of the Hank? You people in my stream better not be jerking off in my trailer again. Say, you look familiar. Weren't you the one that painted my cat's butt? Of course I do, Brian. Of course. He earned my sub with that. Could never forget it. Probably the most rewarding thing about when you're a public YouTube figure is being okay with making fun of yourself, just laughing at yourself and having a good time. Because what good is life if what fun is life if you can't laugh at yourself? You think it's pretty good? Well, to be specific, why don't we turn the camera around and I'll show you what's going on, just for the fun of it. Okie doke. Okay, so here's the TV, of course, and down here is the Super Nintendo, and it's being fed through S-Video into the RetroTink 2X right there, and that's going HDMI into the AverMedia 2 Plus, which has a 4K pass-through. I would like to use RGB natively out of the Super Nintendo because it can do that. And there are one of two ways I can get there. Either I can feed RGB to component through the RetroTink, but that was causing screen blackout, so I got rid of that. And ultimately, this capture card, while I got a test pattern, it wasn't streaming my games through the open source scan converter, or the OSSC. So, I have another capture card coming in called the USB 32 HD Cap Pro, which is supposed to work with the OSSC. And if that works out, then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to feed my Super Nintendo straight through C-Sync RGB, line 5X, so that 240p becomes 1200p, and it's going to go straight up there. So if that capture card works out all the way that I want it to, I can put aside the other card and just go that route exclusively, and it will look even better, and the lag will be even lower. It will be this. It will be 0. Right now, my total input lag is only around 83 microseconds, which is what the RetroTink is for. The OSSC has just a few nanoseconds of input lag because it's working on each individual scan line. So if I can get the OSSC working capture-wise, that's my ticket. I'm in heaven. Yeah, I never went away. I just went quiet, that's all. The humor's still there, I'm still here, I'm still me. It's just, I'm doing a new avenue of things that I've wanted to do for a long time, and finally got a proper capture device and a USB cam to make it happen. Much like how CS is doing now, how he's on Mixer and playing old DOS games. So, you know, thumbs up for me, for him. I'm glad he's doing something else that he's happy with, and it's still him. We're still here having a good time. Yeah, the RetroTink, as you probably already know, it can do original and wide if you want. I have it on original, and I have it set to 640 by 480 through OBS, Open Broadcast Software, so the picture is the correct size. And the OSSC does 4.3 also, as well as 16.9. So if I wanted to, I could screen regular 4.3 games or 16.9 games. So I have that option. The other option that I can go straight to RGB is through the FrameMeister, which I also do have, but the lag is significantly higher than the RetroTink and OSSC. The Meister, while it works on the game each frame at a time, it still adds an extra frame of lag. And while for some games that's not as much of a concern, for something like this or Mega Man X or Donkey Kong Country, it's going to be a big concern. So I want to win that fight now and get that lag removed before it can even catch up to me. Nice, Brian. There is one other option that I have. I actually have a Toshiba CRT that has a composite video out option. And I have streamed from that, and it does work. And it's a standard definition CRT, so there is no input lag. The problem is it's only composite out. So while the lag is gone, it looks pretty crummy by comparison. See, the goal is make it all look beautiful, and the lag is gone. That's two main goals. And hopefully that new capture card coming in will work with the OSSC, and I'll get the picture up here. Another option I can do, but I'm just not willing to pay for it, is a professional or a broadcast video monitor. And I can go RGB out from that monitor, which can go into the FrameMeister, and I can capture the footage that way. But I'm just not willing to pay that kind of money for a 14-inch or even a 20-inch monitor like that. I mean, they're quality devices. They're terrific. They do what they do very well. I'm just not willing to fork the money for it. I just noticed, Brian, is your icon a Disney logo? Or what might be a spoof of a Disney logo? That's a screen we all like to look at. We earned it. You definitely earned it when you get that far. Now, I don't know what that crest is supposed to be, if anything at all. It may just be blank, so you can interpret it any way you want, but call it a subjective art perspective, I suppose. Well, this is the worst part about it, is just having to say goodbye, because it's, you know, it's all done. I finished the game. There's nothing else to do but to just maybe stick around a little bit and chat some more. And I absolutely do want to do more of these, as well as, you know, jump back up on the YTP train and, you know, make those good old jokes again. Hopefully my iPhone camera can handle it all right, and it'll look decent when I record the video and upload it. In the meantime, yeah, oh, it is, okay. It is a spoof of a Disney logo. So anyway, yeah, there's definitely going to be more of these, and I want to stream another game this weekend. If you're still here, if you're still listening, I would absolutely love to stream a 100% playthrough, no glitches, no emulation, and no cheats, of course, of The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. I absolutely want to stream that this weekend if you're all going to come around and be here. Because if you do come back, if you are willing to come by and see that stream, I would absolutely love to have you all again. That is one game I do want to run. And I'm just waiting for comments now to see if somebody says something. Fucking goddamn 10-second stream delay. It's too bad the comments aren't more instantaneous. As soon as something pops up. If anything, if you're writing anything at all. Because in the meantime, I can just reset here. Well, Fry seems to be on board with that. And the better thing about running a game like that is, because it's longer, I can be more engaged with you all. It's not like a quick playthrough like the other games where I'm doing like a 1-hour session. Then turn your phones on and keep your notifications on so you can be here. Because it is great having you all. Whether I'm doing this or orange, or whether I'm doing doing YTP stuff or YTP reenactments. But yeah, it's a date. That's a good question, Fry. Saturday or Sunday? I'm supposed to have a buddy come by on Saturday, which means I may not have time then, and my wife is going to be, she won't be working. So you know what? Hold me to it. We'll do it Sunday. We'll do it Sunday afternoon, Eastern U.S. time. We'll do it around there. And if you want, I can even wait a little longer just to see a comment to make sure you're here. Because if you want to stick around for that and you want to see the whole thing, I'd love to have you for the whole thing, because I wouldn't want to miss you for anything. And DB is working. Damn it. You may have to you may have to call off work. No. Don't do that. But yeah, it's, you know what, we could probably just let this keep running, because we hadn't seen this. I can add this to the recording. This is pretty cool to watch. Yeah, that's really cool that because it's so different from getting in front of the camera and saying, tape, that's clearly the worst way to. And now I'm going to this, just playing games now, because because they're such different categories. In fact, when I first started this, I was hesitant because I thought I've been gone so long and people know me for getting in front of the camera and going. So how do you go from that to this? But given the overwhelmingly positive reception I'm getting for doing this means that, okay, you know what? This is a safe route. I can do this. I can keep going this route and people will still know it's me. They don't think I'm selling out. They don't think I'm just trying to get a cash grab out of this. Or I'd like to do that if talking Eastern Standard Time in the US, I'd like to do maybe around 3 p.m. because I'd love to have you here if you can make it, and I'd hate for work to cut into that, but you know me, this will still be here. I'm still letting it record now so we can get this into the feed, because after I'm done, it's going to be here. You're going to be able to see it. My only regret is I'm not going to be able to interact with you because you're not going to be here live. I am not getting a drunk Jack for Black Friday, no. I forgot about that one. Man, that's a gem. Oh, yeah. So if you guys come around Sunday afternoon, and because that's a nice long game. That's going to take me a little under 3 hours to do the whole thing, which is still a decent time. That's still a really good time to just be together and talk and just enjoy the runs, enjoy the games, and enjoy the commentary and enjoy watching me play. Because but in a release, yeah, it'll be archived. It'll be here. Yeah, I pretty much made my signature sound and always cross my eyes because when the barcode comes up. In fact, the RetroTink. The RetroTink actually has a color bar when you first start it up, when it's not getting a signal from a game console. So yeah, we'll get that done, and I'll make that happen Sunday afternoon. You can hold me to it. I'll even go announce it on the Facebook page, and just do a little bit of typing and say, hey, here's what I'm doing, here's what's going on, and the YTP still lives. Even if it's, I'd like to not think it's a dead culture because the videos never stop being funny. They never stop being funny. It's just they're not popping up as much, I think, as much as they used to. Because there was definitely, I would argue there was definitely a height of popularity with YTP up to that certain point. So yeah, that's the intro, and so if I shut the Super Nintendo off, presumably I'll get that signal there. Yeah, there it is. That's a default color test pattern with the RetroTink. So there it is. I've already announced it, so you're going to hold me to it, and I'm going to be here and I'm going to do that. That'll be a full Link to the Past 100% playthrough, and that's it. I'll see you all Sunday afternoon. Yeah, thanks again for stopping in, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it was a lot of fun. And I'm going to go ahead and cut this off now. I'll see you all this weekend, and hope you all in the U.S. had a great Thanksgiving. And I'm going to bow out now. You all have a good one, okay? I'll see you real soon.